Hoffman.
In addition to his Georgia record, he also has a record in Pennsylvania with at least 2 cycles. He has at least 7 aliases, having used at least it looks like maybe 3 different dates of birth and looks like multiple social security numbers. Judge, the fact that he has 3 open cases, 1 indicted, these 2 unindicted, that he has no fewer than 5 felony convictions in Georgia. He also has a record in Pennsylvania. He is currently on probation for at least 1 case with multiple FTAs and multiple probation violations. He's not a good risk for bond under any circumstances. And the fact that he does have a bond and that it's only been, what is that? Looks like less
in March.
Hmm?
His bond was in March.
With March. So what are we?
October 3rd.
I mean, Judge, we're still much less than a year before his last bond was set. And, you know, he's continuing to pick up new cases. At this time, Judge, the state is opposed to any reduction in his bond. At this point, it would be much more appropriate, in fact, for his bond to be increased by at least tenfold, just in order to protect the to protect the good citizens of Fulton County from what has been a 35-year crime wave. Nothing further.
And Your
Right.
Honor, I would just like to reiterate that none of his allegations or the allegations against him or his history have anything to do with violence. He has an age that it is a struggle when you are of limited means to deal with. We now have a place for him to go. Things have changed since he came into custody in that we have a place for him to go. We have a treatment plan set up and he will be able to get help to avoid any type of or to avoid a high chance of reoffending. Nothing is going to change while he's in there. He's not going to get the treatment he needs, Your Honor, and being in custody does not help anyone. We do not believe he is a serious risk, and I think that if the state were so concerned about his, him being a danger to society, then they would have indicted him. Tomorrow will be 200 days that he's been in custody. So thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. No drugs unless prescribed, no alcohol, no weapons, no replicas of weapons. Must supply an address where you'll be living upon release. No further contact with Blake Howe, Howe, or Blake Garrett, Garrett. Stay away from So I'll do 500, 1,000, and 1,000. We'll get the other one on next week. Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Yeah. Step on the X. State your name.
My name is Edward Hogan. Mr. Hogan, you before the court charged domestic aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, tampering with the victim, aggravated animal cruelty ×2, and domestic violence battery. You understand the charges?
Excuse me, sir?
Do you understand the charges?
Oh, I understand what they are, yes.
Okay. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shepard?
Your Honor, Rusty Shepard on behalf of Edward Hogan. Your Honor, he's the alleged victim of the domestic violence battery.
Okay.
Mr. Hogan lives here in Bay County. He's engaged to Ms. Brannon. He works at Gulf Coast utility contractors. And Your Honor, Ms. Brannon is here to request a peaceful contact in case we know that you will be giving bonds. We also know that you are not here to try the fact, or to try to, or hear the facts of the case. However, she maintains that she did not complain, did not call 911, and did not, and was coerced into making a statement. However, Your Honor, we appreciate that you're not here to try the case based on the facts today. We are requesting peaceful contact as part of your conditions of release.
Is there an audio recording of this?
Your Honor, there is. I've heard it. Ms. Brandon actually has a copy of it. What they're saying, and it may be on the audio recording, but I sure didn't hear it. And I've reviewed it once.
And I know you don't want to hear this, but he never slapped you.
So we appreciate that might sort out in the penance, in the discovery phase of the case. Your Honor, we're simply requesting peaceful contact. Yeah.
He's not a, can I talk?
Yes.
Was alcohol a factor? How old's your son? Yeah, I'm the one that's on the warrant. I read the complaint on this one. It just didn't. All right. Okay.
I know where we are. We're in first appearance.
All right. On the domestic aggravated assault. Well, that's criminal history. No?
2018 ag assault with a weapon ×6, battery, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and an old FT out of 15. It doesn't tell me what it's for.
We started dating in 2022,
Okay.
October 2022. Sorry.
No. I'm not gonna waste my time. Bonds 15,000 on the aggravated assault, 5,000 on the tampering. Oh. 10,000 aggravated animal cruelty, 10,000 aggravated animal cruelty, and 5,000 the domestic violence assault. Domestic violence battery. I am going to keep the no contact order in place for now. Court date's going to be June 17th at 9 o'clock. No alcohol if he's released.
Step to your right to the T, sir. Step on the X. State your name.
Mr. Martin, you're for the court.
Nothing yet.
Failing to report child abuse. You understand the charge?
Not really, because I didn't even know she done anything.
Okay, I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, finds you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
All right, based on your application, finds you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy Criminal History?
The one that was just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, he's on 2 different misdemeanor probations. Take some deep breaths.
What's case numbers?
They're both 23. 6037 5905.
MMs?
Yes.
Okay.
I put my hand right here if I fall.
Well, you can go step out. I'll just bring you the copies.
I want to hear what he says.
Yeah, but I don't want no extra paperwork.
I ain't gonna.
You know me and you better than
I'm
that.
not gonna fall, believe me. I'll sit down before that happens.
$1,000 on the felony report. And then he's held without bond on the VOPs.
I can't understand nothing.
Court date is
You have without on the VOP.
at 9 o'clock.
Just give me a bond, no bond.
100, but it ain't gonna matter because the probation, he held you without bond
How much
on.
was the bond anyway?
100, same as hers.
100,000?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. Since you already in here, step on the T.
Step on what?
T. When the light come on, sign. Next. Look out.